Mwakwa baba Adkwart Studios nyame oishra ose onyamretie na ahwe Adkwart Studios. Mejiri yese nia ekoso wo abibimemu no. So ye bibidi nko ade a e wo se kan bibi kire wo. De ntra da bia ye boda wuro ni se adurumre a wo se bibifo no yema ya dwimu da na ehuru yesese ya nsori a da fufuro bie ni ho no mo a eden sesan pa bia bebre sankrofi omo di ani ache omo adi ani ache na ade ba ko a eya yere ho sem nso ni se yeni an kasankrofo no nti ase se ye begina na ma bibiman atumi akonanim yentra America we no megiri yese ewo ya bibiman mu ha enti no eyawo ani mi ma said se ye bie wadwin mu na unyanti ase now sa general yi a wo USC obi ati nsem a okan na no na nam so ma ewiase nyina sorry say never again, because not dream they say Ibrahim Traoré no atrashie na obusa ho say we a general wo US a bo US ho ban e that they ono oye no say nyamo interest a ani adwapade a ewo abibiman mu a enka mo no sabio mo ya mo de na yanso ya de afi asembe na o ba beka ade a oyema abibifu o wiase nyina asori se ye hunu bi da o se won ti ase na abrantie no adi gold no airborne ho safo hini nia ekoso wo Ivory Coast no botani nyina ni o yenkotie emra na on Ibrahim Traoré interview ne ntie ne nsem o kan ne awia ya boss agin na no so nsem a kire.
Mr. President, following the statements made by the AFRICOM commander before the American Senate, your government responded firmly, denouncing unfounded accusations on the sovereign choices of the Burkina Faso. What do you say to those, especially in Washington, who continue to question the legitimacy of your current partnerships, particularly with Russia? And how do you intend to defend Burkina Faso's image on the international stage in the face of this kind of discourse?
In any case, we are free to connect with whomever we want. That's independence. So on this point, they can keep thinking whatever they want. We will go where we want, as long as this partnership can in any case be mutually beneficial for each party. As for these remarks, as you said, we protested through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. That's one thing, but I don't know what happened with this general. There is still concern. I might wish for him to perhaps make an apology if he wasn't, and understands that it is not the right mission. If he was misled, let him say it publicly, or otherwise before the Senate that he was mistaken. Or if it is with ill intentions, we will confront him as needed. Because everything he said, it's a lie. It's very ugly to see an adult lying, to see an adult as general officer of a great army lying. It's very serious. First, he talked about Burkina's gold, which we use to protect ourselves and everything. First, it's Burkina's gold, it's not his gold. And that's the first thing. How is it his concern? It doesn't concern him at all. It's Burkina's gold, it doesn't concern him. Second thing, he's lying. Because Burkina never had gold reserves until we arrived. We were the ones who started reserving gold in the treasury of Burkina Faso. Otherwise, there was not a single gram of gold reserves in Burkina. That means he is a liar again. Another thing, when he says we use it to protect ourselves and all, we are free. If the people have decided to be governed by us, We have the duty to protect ourselves. So we are free. What business is it of his? And the part that hurt me the most, not because he is a general or an American or whatever, it's because he is a black person. And it hurts a lot to see that a black person is being used to fight another black person. And it didn't start now. It has to stop. There you go. It's very dangerous. Even Libya, who destroyed Libya? They used a black person again. In movies back in the day, with the Americans, black people always played the bad role. We thought, it's in the film. Why do black people have to keep playing the bad role? I think if he heard this interview, he should look in the mirror, feel ashamed, come out and say, well, I was given a false report. I regret it. He should say it publicly. If it's a false report, it was done. Because it's possible. It's possible they did a false report, and he should come out and say it. Because you followed. When I take another neighbor, again, as I have it between us. The Reverend Minister of Defense, who goes to Turkey to see the Turkish Minister of Defense. You see how it hurts. When it's a black person who behaves like that, it hurts a lot. Did we make a false report? Let him come out and deny it. If he was sent to create a problem in Burkina, as they usually do, well, we'll get ready. We'll wait for them. Because it has to stop now. Zamabaf, black race should not be used to fight black people. Every time it's the same thing. This is what we deplore. And it hurt us a lot to see that it is a black person making these statements. It's true that they may regret it through various channels. They try to make up for it, but no. It was stated publicly. It must be corrected publicly. That's how we are. We are no longer in diplomatic hypocrisy, as we like to say. Saying things loudly and then coming quietly to apologize is not enough. It must be said publicly. So, I invite them to make amends and say it publicly, because African youth understand. Black youth worldwide have understood this manipulation no longer works. There you have it. It has always been the case, using false alibis to try to achieve other objectives. It no longer works. So it's unfortunate, but Burkina stays on its path. We will continue to develop. He forgot to mention everything we are doing for Burkina. What we are doing, no regime has achieved. The socio-economic development of Burkina, which has made, there you go. We are building many health centers, providing medical examination equipment, and lowering the costs of medical examinations. What regime has done the same?
I think you heard it all. If you are a general, you are not the general of Africa. You are a general at America. What concerns you? What's your concern? That I need to protect the interests of America.
Is an insult asking me to apologize.
And what's your concern about Burkina Faso? If not because of the gold and the minerals. Huh? Adia Ibrahim Traoré in this it has been the norm, say all the time, no. Almost you so black to fight against black. And a black son so ya dream in the house say, hey, oh yeah bibini o. Oh yeah bibini. I don't see Emma on a near bread and ding say every coast. Omoba be ye a hon match dia on be frodia about Burkina Faso. Say Ibrahim Traoré the gold you know airborne house afihini. Say nye adwin boni na mo wa. Omaya da for all these years. Near air coso ewa Burkina Faso yi. Ye hunu ho pani nsam da o. Eh? Say o hwe ekwanya Ibrahim Traoré eye wa Burkina Faso a. Na so ye bibini. Now there's America for Mausika. Say Faber sorry ti anu a. You call yourself a general. You are not a general over Ibrahim Traoré. Ibrahim Traoré is not under your authority. Entini awoya wa America ho no o di ojuma no no so edi ni juma na impo se wo Africa mamu kura no a ontumi nsori ma metia no ontumi ensori e ma metia no. It is time for you as a black man, wherever you are, you are general, you are captain, and whatever. It is time for black to stand as black. We stand together and fight against our common enemy. This is the time. This is the time. Mre we muni. Na yenko tie general no so bi na kashira no said sa no wadwen because he said he will never apologize to Ibrahim Traoré because he's a general. You are general at USA, not African general. Fiako ani yenko tie die waka.
Apologize to Ibrahim. I am a 4-star general of United States Marines protecting the interests of American government. He is brainwashing the African people and he has to stop. It is an insult asking me to apologize to Ibrahim. I am a 4-star general of United States Marines protecting the interests.
Because most of the thing you said was lie. And that is true. So, Ohiania, Ibrahim Traoré, na se wo gina kire as a blacker na o kasa se AI on say AI me boy. Even if it is AI, that is what this man had been saying, that he will never apologize to any because he's protecting the interests of America. Ibrahim Traoré also is doing what is interest for Burkina Faso and Africa as a whole. Leave him alone. Now, all they are also your general were here, and also your captain. And also your captain. Ewa, Africa. Was I a king crowd? Share. Yabawe de eni who agro. Yen who agro. Send your Maya kunkum and penny phobia no more vision. And you want to use the same strategy. How you kill Nkrumah, Libya president, Gaddafi, Thomas Sankara, name them. The same strategy they use Brack and the people, around. No, Africa is saying not at this time. Never again. Never again. Oh, protect your interest in America. Yes, you are protecting your interest. Ewo, a baby member. And how crowd there? We read the end when nim. Now, oh, crowd there was church and a crowd says that they are free Burkina Faso. Now, I want this general to trace his genes, DNA. You resemble someone from Burkina Faso. Now, ye nipa pa, ye nipa. Mabroni bi kura meka we. Mabroni bi kura meka we. Now, watara. Abrantie de what transfer 14, 15 years. Now, Osimene Abrofi kwa yadwin, ne abekun atia abrantie a wonya niswadi hu na opeja not anya Burkina Faso nko a amase si Africa they come out and speak as if they love Africa. Omo baba kasa said the omodo abibima no. And so adwe wo mutim nyina no aye de ewo. And a mrantie no say Sarian so wongania bre papa. So there's Africa, you know, West Africa, Mrantia na sasu nyina, they say nyina ni abere. Because omo hu say Ibrahim started encheri bia o, onko bo besia. Odi oman ni mogapade na nkasa na toto ne ma ho no. Na oti achichiri ne ho a ho say wo disifu ayi wo say Burkina Faso disifu Africa. Ho na ka kire o. Ho pa na ka kire o. Now Africa see a person in payasem. We say you want to protect the interests of America. The interest of America is not at Burkina Faso. Now stay where you are and leave Africa alone, please. We are general, no say a captain. Or say a king. No. And this say a mere ho crime back crowd. Enti and America which you know say every school no ekoso an papa kebabua say omo ya omo school no anya successful papa omra bonti no makasa ni mfoni dada no ana eduru bia no omo ayi so okwa hase kwa kasa no ni ade omo kasa mfa ku no say ku no anya successful ani epeti yes say oni cabinet bi kokoshia no omo di nkomo no I don't understand unless you enlighten me that black man will stand against black man because of money or because of what? Now, after receiving this money and killing your own people, what will be the outcome? And what has been the outcome? San Crawford almost is a baby man. Almost is a baby man. More years say Ibrahim Traoré within a short time when you are now it will be a deeper or burn on the closer to some of the visionaries no more use to San Crawford ni a promise who say what me yin free or me be mouse kakase. It is time for you as a black man to come out from this foolishness. Hey Jimmy pa so ye bibini no one kasa obe betray bi onyanko bibini na because of say oba ye be bo ho by ye be mauska na onkrofo nso guwa omuhunu amare. Go to some of the villages. Even common water. No more to sword must say you protect your body and number for all these years. For all these years. Wherever you are. If you have this skin as this, think as a black man. It is time for the black people to come together and stand for justice. There can never be freedom without justice. Now, say, peri anyone more. Fahudian our heifer. Fahudian our heifer. Let's support. I can call him my son because my firstborn is older than him. Let's support him with anything needed to. I want to say, yetimi, adi there will be an eternity. Because I call him a star of Africa. And Ireri is a star. This is not just cool, but it's a movement. And anybody that comes with the word freedom is divine. And let me warn you, you cannot stop what is made by freedom. Freedom, a divine language. As the children of Israel were crying, the Bible says, God said, I have heard the cry and the affliction of my people. Onyankopon ate ne man amania nipa ne efam. Motete ti hono. Etua mo masku fi bibia ya kama. O be se ye adwapade no a na mo de mo pese da bia no ye ngu nwira mu saa. God bless Ibrahim Traoré. His boldness, fearless, commitment, courage, integrity, fidelity. Name them. Oya enhwesoma abibi mind. This man is an example for all African leaders. And by the grace of God, we are going to protect him. Support him with everything. When you temper with him, you temper with the whole continent. Let this sound and get deep into your mind. Odo saka bibi man nyina. Ibe tua gu so se wo wa. Nyame onhira so nyamre ahwe no atie every Adkwart Studio. Nyame enka ho. Bye bye.